It's me, Gary. I know I have been away for quite a while, a month or so, but just kind of been regrouping, stuff like that. Kind of, I don't know, like everybody else, kind of been feeling out of it a little bit and all that. So I am here in my room at Disney's Pop Century Resort. I came down last night. If you saw my Instagram or Facebook, you might have seen I did a little tease at the airport. I got to be honest, this trip so far has been kind of a comedy of errors. So I'm learning how to adapt, and so I have some tips for you. Yesterday, I would have classified as miserable. I don't ever like to be a downer here. And I know that sometimes I've kind of acted kind of subdued, kind of down and all that. But I'm still at Disney. I'm still at my happy place. I've got a new magic band. I'll tell you about that. So yesterday was Saturday, the 24th of April. And I worked all day at my job at Sesame Place. Loved that. Great. Everything there. Awesome. Got out of work. Already had everything all packed, ready to go. Had an evening flight out of Philly. So I should have prepared better. So I left work. Great. Like I said, I opted to not stop and get food on the way. This is like around 4 o'clock. Because I'm thinking I'm going to pick up something quick at the airport. Well, so I get to the airport and I realize then, Philadelphia is in different restrictions than the rest of the state of Pennsylvania. There was almost nothing available at the airport. Oh, well, let me back up. So when I go, because I'm cheap, I always, I'm not so cheap, but anyway. I am not going to restart this video. Go with me, people. Just work with me here. So I get to the economy parking lot at the airport, and it's closed. In this time of COVID, I should have just prepared. Probably everybody else on the planet that flies knew it, but I didn't realize it was closed. So there's a sign there saying go around to find the long-term parking and the parking decks. So I went around the airport, did that whole little fandango. It took me a couple of swipes driving around the airport to get to where I needed to go, but I got there. It was the first minor hassle of the trip. So then I get into my parking deck. Everything's great, all that. Get into the airport, get into the terminal. It was great. Get to TSA. I gotta be honest, that was pretty awesome. Get into TSA, walked right through. I didn't stop. No waiting. So an evening flight last night, the time was great and all that. So I get through TSA. So this is where I start to get a little grumpy. There is only one food place open in the whole airport that I saw. Now, I didn't go up and down every terminal to every gate. I was flying out of Terminal A. So I went down to where their big food court was, and everything was closed except for a place called Smash Burger. Not familiar with Smash Burger, but it looked good, so I got in line. And I realized that Smash Burger, for the line of people it had, only had one employee working. So I was like, well, we're not going to do that. Now, I didn't even see a stand open where I could buy a bottle of water, but apparently I could have somewhere because other people had them. So I headed down towards my gate, and again, there was nothing. There was nothing. So that made me pretty miserable because I got there like 3 hours early, 4 hours early, no, like 3 hours early. So then I got on my flight, had a great seat, can't complain, flew the usual way. I got a soft drink on the flight, that was nice. No snacks, nothing. A lot of turbulence. So that was a bumpy ride. And it made the flight longer because we flew through some storms. So anyway, landed about 11:30 and went to Magical Express. And I come to find out the Magic Express at night like this, and because it's COVID, it's a bare bones operation. There was one guy at the first check-in, and he was very tired. He probably wasn't up to his Disney potential, but he was still very nice, but he was just very tired. Get in line for my resort, and it was like 1 or 2 buses at a time. It appeared. I didn't see everything, so I'm not going to badmouth anything. Everybody was working hard. It was just in the time of COVID, everything moves slower and is understaffed. So just take that into account too. It's at the end of the day, there were kids that were just on their last nerve. And also, I guess what I'm trying to say, I found that my experience at Magical Express is much slower late at night than in the morning, which I guess stands to reason because more people travel during the day, I guess. Anyway, though, as soon as I got on the Magical Express, it was magical. I was very happy to be sitting down on the Magical Express, and it's kind of this overwhelming sense of came to me. So I ended up getting here to the hotel late at night. I think I went to bed like at 1:30 or something. Super comfortable bed. It's all messed up at the moment, so I'm not going to show you. But the beds are awesome. And I've gotten up this morning, had dealt a little stuff with my magic bands and all, and I'm good to go there. And I'm about to head out to Epcot. So the other thing that's funny is I'm on my phone right now. I'm talking to you on my phone. I brought my camera to vlog, my very nice new camera. And I put this cage on it. I'm not going to say who the cage is from, the manufacturer and all, but even though it says it's for this camera, and if anybody really wants to know, if you're thinking about getting a cage for the Sony ZV-1, I would not recommend this cage because the measurement is off, so I can't open the battery compartment. And I have this Allen screw here holding this cage on. And because stupid me didn't bring the Allen wrench, I can't take the cage off to open the battery compartment to put the battery in. So, next vlog somewhere, you'll see footage from this camera. But thank goodness for my iPhone. So, it's going to be you, me, and my iPhone. I hope you enjoy this trip with me. I am going to try, I don't know, we'll see. I want to share as much as I can with you, but I really also just want to relax too. So you'll see the highlights. So today we'll be at Epcot, and we're going to head over that way shortly. And then tomorrow we have reservations for Magic Kingdom. And then on Tuesday we have reservations for Hollywood Studios. And then on Wednesday we got Animal Kingdom. And then we fly back Wednesday night. Now, we also have the park hopper option. So after 2 o'clock, we can park hop. So we'll go to Epcot. Who knows, we may end up at Magic Kingdom today. We may end up at Hollywood. I don't know where we'll end up. at some point we're going to end up at Disney Springs. I got to figure that out yet. But Epcot doesn't open till 11, and it's not that time yet. I just had a very nice omelet and all that here at the Pop Century. And we will see. I may need to, well, I got all these batteries and everything, and it's, I don't know. Batteries for the kid. I just feel stupid, people. I do. I've been out of it so long, but I appreciate all of you that have hung in there with me. We're up to 122 subscribers right now, so I'm pretty excited about that. And given that we're on the phone now, it's going to be a lot easier to take stuff, to carry stuff, and yeah. So we'll take a fuel rod with us to power the phone, and I don't know when you're going to see this. You may not see this till I get back. I actually, since it's on here, may post it tonight to YouTube, but we will see. I'm not exactly sure, but the blessing in disguise is I didn't bring my laptop with me on this trip. I brought my iPad. So I wasn't exactly sure how to get the stuff off of here onto the iPad, because I'm still a newbie like that. But to get stuff off my iPhone to my iPad, super easy. So probably this will post to my YouTube channel later today or in the morning. But that's about it. It's going to be you guys and me, and I apologize if it looks like I keep looking off in that direction. I keep wanting to look at my face on the screen and not at the camera. There, I'm looking at the camera now. Hi. Anyway, I'm feeling good. Like I said, been in a funk, been like everybody else, cooped up. I'm happy to be here. I've got my Epcot Spaceship Earth mask for today. Probably pick up a t-shirt somewhere too. And we'll see what other masks I pull off this week, or put on. Anyway, it's almost time to get ready to head over to Epcot, so I'm gonna go, and I'll see y'all in a bit, all right? Bye.